Hi, let's go for a ride. As an expat, I get asked a lot where I'm from. And really, it depends. Because when I'm in Vienna, I am from the 12th district. When I am in Austria, I am from Vienna, and when I'm somewhere in Europe, I am from Austria. And when I'm overseas, I am from Europe.
And I suppose if I left this planet, I'd be from Earth?
So, if our current physical position determines how we think about our heritage, then how far is far enough? How much travel is required to think of us as where we're going rather than where we're from?
The answer is all of it. All the travel.
Humans only recently settled down. Houses, agriculture, and the concept of a home are relatively new ideas. Before that, we roamed, mostly within a certain area, but often also in search for new lands. We either slept under the stars or brought our roofs with us. We pushed off the safe shores and seeked. We trekked, explored, discovered, and we brought what we needed with us. Today, just as we've replaced hunting, the struggle for survival, and the experience of tribal pack connections with sports, and our campfires with television sets, we have substituted the nomadic lifestyle with vacationing. Moving about has always been kindling the human condition, but due to civilizational constraints, now it has to be squeezed into an organized form, schemed and tamed and operated within both a timeline and a budget.
We're now up on group 6. The word this time, group 6.
So what did just happen to the 3 shuttlecocks?
So you need to come up to Mingus Mountain and give us a ride, because Justin left his keys in the truck up on the top.
Okay.
Does it though? Do we really have to fit traveling into a schedule? Do we have to make it work? And what that really means, of course, is go to work for it. Do we have to be from somewhere and go somewhere else briefly and then come back always? Or can't we just strive in a nomadic existence, looking ahead, moving, but still play house?
From early hunter-gatherers to today's digital nomads, for some of us, the idea of staying put is limiting. We want to wake up somewhere new often instead of being tied down with a house, with neighbors and mailboxes at the end of driveways and homeowners association meetings. We rather deal with temporary water connections and tricky online deliveries and slow, large vehicles that are somewhat tedious to drive over potentially bumpy roads. We trade the padded comfort through familiarity and repetition for the liberties of independence and agility.
So what if I question the idea of traveling as something that happens in between life, as an interruption to everyday's trot? What if I make this my trot?
The dream is alive. Live in the bus with minimum footprint, both ecologically and economically, and travel, ride bicycles a lot, tell stories even more. Anchor at trailheads of proper rides near and far and come back to a home on wheels. Have a kitchen, an office, a shop with all the tools, the wardrobe and a bathroom with me at all times. I am from right here. I live here, wherever here is, and I'm already looking where I'll live next.
It's literally impossible to forget something. If it's not on board, I don't have it. I don't own it. If you want to look at it that way, it's the end of all excuses, which is kind of terrifying in itself. But that's a different video.
I will neither explore where the notion comes from that traveling is supposed to happen in style with the utmost comfort attached and supported with as many amenities as possible, nor shall I judge whoever is choosing to do exactly that.
Gentlemen, preparation for our landing in Dallas-Fort Worth. We ask that you please place your seatbelt.
But that's not the kind of travel I'm talking about here. And it's not an either or.
Travel outside of your comfort zone. Travel hard. Travel without the opulence and pretense of modern tourism. Travel mindfully at your own pace. Look at the things. Understand where you are. Have questions. And if you're lucky, you might find some answers. And if you're really lucky, you'll put a smile on people's faces, make an impact locally. Make it count, make it last. We need to mix and mingle more. We have so much to learn from each other, so much to discover, places to go together. Explore the differences. As much as our similarities bond with each other, make a lasting impression, and take hundreds of them with us. And when we start to understand that there is an unimaginable amount of diversity out there, only then we'll also see that, in the end, we all want the same. But for that, we have to get a little uncomfortable, step out of our bubble, look up, and expose ourselves.
It's not supposed to be easy. That's why it feels so good.
This goes out to you roamers out there, to you nomads, seekers, and satellites, to the transients who look ahead instead of back. This is for you who you want to slip through the noose of what we are made to believe existence in society is supposed to be, and take the freedom to define what that means exactly for each and every one of us, individually, self-sufficient, and truly independent.
This, of course, means I can be on the bikes a lot more, find and tell more stories, and have no fear, I won't shut up talking about bicycles.
What's out there is not to grasp other than by connecting the dots in between. We weave our web across land masses and explore. We look for rides and friends and trails and new encounters, and we will tell the story as we go. This is Black Bikes casting off however far Zart is willing to take me. This is Black Bikes in its natural state, in transit, loose and free.
It's kind of ironic. How so? Just a school bus, passing the school bus. Oh, yeah.
I am an insanely fortunate human being. The least I could do is take you guys for the ride. A huge shout out goes to Neil, the trail monster, for helping me film key ingredients to this video. Couldn't have done it without you, brother. More about that in the description. Thank you so much. And thank you all for your ongoing support. Please do click on the things down below, maybe visit the merch shop. And as always, thanks for watching. Pedal hard.
But I also won't let you guys hanging for months again.
I know, believe me, I know. We'll get to that at some point. We'll make a video.